Welcome to M.metagnosis, and this is my YouTube channel. And this time I'm going to create a series of videos, and the topic would be sorry. So topic होगा Big Bang Theory and Black Hole. How time influence Big Bang Theory and a black hole. So my series, मेरी series का जो टॉपिक है वो टाइम पर होगा. How Big Bang Theory has infinite amount of mass at a single point, and that's called singularity. How mass become a singularity, and what about the black hole? How at a center point there is enormous amount of mass that create a black hole. So these are my topic throughout the series, and and sorry, and the theory name would be Mustaqim theory. So my whole theory, what I'm going to explain about, would be a theory called Mustaqim theory. So here my explanations about my first question to audience, those who are seeing, जो मेरा वीडियो देख रहे हैं, maybe sorry for my grammatical mistakes and language barrier. I'm not good at communications and not good at talking so profoundly. So my first question to you is, what is time? What do you think about time? What is time? And those who are जो मेरा वीडियो देख रहे हैं, मैं उसे कहना चाहूँगा कि आई एम writing and explaining to you about time, so it will make a flow chart to understand you. So my first question is, what is time? What do you think about time? How time initiate? Time is absolute, or maybe a time is physical thing. How do you think about that? So in a Mustaqim theory, I am going to explain that beyond general relativity and special relativity, which given by Albert Einstein. Okay, so Albert Einstein says in general relativity and special relativity of theory, when Albert Einstein explained about time and space. So how space and time are one, which create fabrications. So time and space are like one and create space-time fabrications, where heavy object dilate the space-time and create uh, create a time dilation. So as I asked the question to you, what is time? Can you define time? How time works? How time behave? Why for some people time is so fast, and why for some people time is so slow? Why you are like, अगर तुम black hole के पास हो, if you are in a black hole or near a black hole, and someone is in a near earth or in earth, so that time would be a different. In earth time would be a fast, and in a black hole time would be a slow. So as I started this series, my first motive for this video is to understand about time. So what is a time? So let's understand by thinking, let's This video is metagenosis. So you need to also think. So I'm asking about, like I ask you, मैंने आपसे पूछा कि what is time? So what do you think? अगर आपको पता नहीं चला, let's explain, or sorry, let's understand by some example. Imagine there is a object. Imagine there is a square box in an infinite amount of time. Imagine, okay, sorry again. Imagine there is a box in an infinite space, and the box is motionless cube. Okay, so a motionless cube. Imagine there is a cube in infinite space, and the cube is a motionless. So if cube is motionless, it cannot change itself. It cannot decay. It cannot be changed. So if a motionless cube that cannot be changed in an infinite space, then what do you think about that? Then do you think in that there is a time is running? Is there a time there to count? So what do you think? In infinite space, and the cube is only one object there, and it is a motionless cube. It cannot change. It cannot be decayed. Then what do you think? Does time exist? Yeah. What do you think that does time exist there? How do you count? How do you define time there? So as we conclude that this shows time is connected. If nothing changes, then there is no time. So to define time, you need another box, another cube, and to define time, you need a motion to relatively count time. If there is a no motion, there is a no decay, and there is a no time. Okay. So as we define the time that without a motion, without change in itself, we cannot define time. Okay. So if you cannot define time, okay, without moving, then it's not physical. Okay. That question arises. If you think that if time cannot be defined without change, then you can argue that then it is not a physical time. Okay, so it's maybe an illusion. Time must be illusion. But I can say no. In a future videos, you can understand that time is also not an illusion, or maybe a partial illusion. It depends on um, it depends on a subject who is saying a time. Okay, so अब हमें दूसरे पार्ट में जाना चाहिए. इल्यूजन के बारे में हम लोग फिर इल्यूजन के बारे में हम लोग फिर देखेंगे. ठीक है. सो नाउ नेक्स्ट टॉपिक और नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ माई is paradox of a time delusion. So imagine now we are talking about, okay, now we are talking about paradox of time delusion. So now imagine again, this channel is Metagenosis, a YouTube channel where you have to think, where I want to, like, my videos are like I am questioning you to think about that. Then we go one by one to understand complex theory into simplest form. So time and space. Imagine there is a cube. moving with the speed of light. And imagine there is a one cube that's moving in a normal speed. Now, what do you think? An example like in a earth, जब दो इंसान रेस कर रहे हो और एक स्पीड की लाइट की स्पीड से वो दौड़ रहा है, ठीक है, इन 100 मीटर रेस, एंड एक नॉर्मल स्पीड से दौड़ रहा है. सो द वन हु इज रनिंग with the speed of light can instantly cover the 100-meter race, and the one who is not a the one who is going to normal speed, it cannot cover the 100 meters race before light before the one who is uh, running with the speed of light. So what do you think if race continues? What do you think if race continues endlessly without any limit? So when they can meet each other, like the one who run with the speed of light and the one who run with a normal speed, what do you think? Where they can meet each other? And now shift our changes, now change our perspective in infinite space. Okay, two object, there are two cubes, which is running, one cube running with the speed of light and the one is running with normal speed. So with that logical conclusion, if time stretches, so as we say, as Albert Einstein says that the object with a when the object runs with the speed of light, it can dilate time. Okay, so now there is one logical question I want to ask. When they meet at a certain point, so as a logically, it's impossible to meet each other. The two object cannot meet it. Yeah, sorry. The two object cannot meet each other at a certain point infinitely. Okay, there is no way. There is impossible that the both object can meet at a certain point at a certain space and time, because one is moving with the speed of light and one is slow. Then if the race continues infinitely, then the light of speed is moving towards, and this normal object cannot meet in a certain space and time. And because it's a logically, but in reality, like object is near to a black hole and the object is in near the earth, space and time. So there is two object, one is in a near of black hole और एक ऑब्जेक्ट अर्थ के पास है. So for object A we call it black hole object, and sorry, yeah, black hole object B and earth object A, both are running in different timeline, different time and space, sorry, different space and time. So if there is a 1 year in a black hole, then it should be a 10 year in earth. So it would be impossible to meet at a certain space and time. Okay, they cannot meet each other. But here's the reality: they are meeting at a certain, like one object, a one person who is travel around a black hole and one is stayed in the earth. So जब वो black hole से ए ऑब्जेक्ट को मिलने आएगा और ए ऑब्जेक्ट बी ऑब्जेक्ट को मिलने आएगा, or maybe they meet each other at a certain space and time, but their age has a difference. एक 10 साल ओल्ड हो जाएगा और एक एक सॉरी, ऑब्जेक्ट ए, the one who is in earth, will be 10-year old, older than the object P, the black hole object, will be 1 year older. So, my question is if time stretches, then logically they never meet again in a same particular space and time because the one who is running fast so it is infinitely ahead of the slow time, but eventually they meet like my hands. It is running with the speed of light and it is just slow, but in the end they meet each other at certain particular space and time still. So you have to think about why they meet in reality at certain physical space and time, but in a logically it would be never meet again because that time has changed. There is a difference between that time dilation, but still universe has a different plan and they still meet each other at a same time space and time. Thus there is only one difference that one is 10-year older and one is 10 year sorry one is just 10-year older, the one who is in a black hole near a black hole. So in another series I will try to make more understandable videos because it is my one take. Sorry, I will never cut my videos. I will just make a raw without any editing, without any filter. I will just make pure videos. So you need to understand that the one who make videos like creator YouTubers who make video, they cut, they make mistakes, but they hide. I'm not hiding my mistakes, and because of that, it will encourage people that nobody is perfect, and I am nobody. Sorry, yeah, I'm nobody. Nobody is perfect. So my videos will be one shot without any filter, without any editing, and I really love if you sorry. So we can meet in again next video. Then if you have any ask, if you have a question, then comment, ask questions about what is time, time dilations, and share your thoughts in a comment section. Then we'll see you next video.